Simpsons' predictions about inflation crisis in 2022 to 2023 is crazy. The Simpsons is a quite famous animated series that everyone has seen at some point in their lives. Apart from being funny, the show is interesting for another reason. Simpsons have been predicting future events for a long time. This cartoon can have scary stories, but most of them have come true so far. From Donald Trump becoming president to traveling to Mars, The Simpsons have covered every topic. Let's take a look at some of the predictions for 2022 to 2023. This cartoon drama has been in the public eye for a long time for being hilarious and foreseeing the future. At first, most people didn't buy the whole prophecy thing, but over time they've seen the true potential of the show. Now it has become a tradition for people to resort to The Simpsons to receive guidance for the future. Hey, welcome back to Closure. In this video, I'm going to talk about Simpsons predictions about inflation crisis along with some other alarming predictions. Before moving further, kindly like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell icon so that you do not miss my upcoming videos. Everyone's favorite family from Springfield has become an expert in all types of forecasting. The show has been successfully running since the 90s, so maybe if you write so many episodes, some things are bound to come to life. Some people have not made their peace with this cartoon because they think it's all some sort of conspiracy. The Simpsons predictions are nothing but elaborate programming to keep the public complacent and under control. But all we can say for sure is that a group of TV writers keeps getting lucky. They come up with insane and hilarious scenarios that eventually end up taking place in real life. Some people are starting to wonder if they can prepare for the future by seeking out advice from The Simpsons. Maybe if we had been aware of the coronavirus pandemic beforehand, we could have made a difference. Here are some of The Simpsons predictions that did come true. Donald Trump's presidency. There was an episode of season 11 of The Simpsons that aired back in 2000 and gave us a glimpse of the future. In this episode, Bart ends up traveling to the future where he sees Lisa as the president. Lisa can be seen making important decisions about the budget issues left over by her predecessor. Can you guess who it was? Yes, that's right. It's none other than Donald Trump. He's shown as the president and completing a full term. This prediction eventually came true in 2016 when Trump won the presidential election against Hillary Clinton. The episode called Bart to the Future became notoriously famous when people saw the foreboding events. The funny part was that Trump's term in the show was just as chaotic and terrible as it was in real life. After this prediction, the show gained more recognition and more people started looking for signs in previous episodes. Apple's FaceTime function. In this digital age, everyone is aware of the technology that lets us video call people using our phones. However, this option wasn't available until a few years ago. So how did The Simpsons predict the advancement of technology and Apple's FaceTime feature? The Simpsons predicted the video call function and so much more back in 1995 to 1996. In one of the episodes, Lisa makes a video call using her rotary phone. The episode is called Lisa's Wedding, and Lisa is seen talking to Marge using her phone. So how could they know back in 1995 that phones were going to support video calls? This was another fun and completely accurate prediction made by this cartoon. Pandemic or killer bees? 2020 was an unfortunate year for the entire world because we all faced a global pandemic. But for America, 2020 had a lot more to offer than the coronavirus. Americans had to deal with murder hornets and the COVID-19 virus. This made everyone wonder if The Simpsons ever predicted anything of the sort. Well, this animated series has never disappointed the audience. In one of the episodes from 1993, the citizens of Springfield had to deal with the flu while they had to protect themselves from killer bees. This episode is called Osaka Flu and is quite entertaining. The authorities announced in the episode that there is no cure for the flu and bed rest is suggested. Meanwhile, the town is attacked by killer bees, and we saw this happen in 2020. The God Particle. The God Particle, or also known as Higgs boson, can explain how everything in this world can have a mass. The funny thing is that this was not confirmed by scientists until 2012. But in one of the episodes of The Simpsons that aired back in 1998, Homer can be seen standing in front of a board that has the Higgs boson equation written on it. So you can see the prediction almost 14 years before it ever happened. What's in store for 2022 to 2023? Whether it's all a coincidence or not, there have been a lot of wild theories linked to the show. You can't deny that the show did make some accurate predictions. But can we take any hints for 2022? We can hope that there's something positive coming our way, but so far, it's one crisis after another. Colonizing Mars. There is an episode in which Lisa feels like going to Mars, so she ends up signing up for a one-way trip to the Red Planet. The entire family becomes a part of this trip that is set to take place in 2026. As most of us know, Elon Musk has been trying to make this happen for ages. Everyone at SpaceX is busy trying to produce cargo ships to send to Mars in 2022. Inflation crisis. It doesn't matter if you get your news from the cartoon Simpsons or follow the internet. Everyone is aware of the inflation crisis going on. The gas prices keep increasing and there are power shortages all over the globe. What did the Simpsons have to say regarding this crisis? Well, as we know that the Homer family is just another average middle-class American family. In an episode of the show from 1990, the Simpsons showed us a sneak peek of the inflation crisis. Homer goes to a grocery store to purchase a few items and he's shocked at the total price. The Simpsons can be shown hinting toward the sudden economic downturn and high rise in prices of everyday items. How can a middle-class family survive in today's climate? How would Homer survive in this economy? The Simpsons gave us a glimpse of the true American dream for all middle-class families out there. However, the dream is shattered soon when Bart and Lisa realize that they can't achieve much with Homer's paycheck. Homer works at a nuclear power plant and has a lot of job benefits. However, none of that is good enough to survive in 2022. Would Homer still have the same kind of job in today's world? It's highly unlikely because he never went to college, and he won't be able to find many opportunities in 2022. In the finale of season 33, you can see all the hints directed toward Homer's salary. So if you pay close attention and do the math, Homer's annual income comes to around $25,000. Is that amount enough for the Simpsons family to afford the life they have been living? The show continuously shows us to lower our economic expectations as there are inflated prices everywhere you go. So there's no way that 2022 Homer would live a good American life without dealing with all the economic crises the world is facing. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section below. And with that being said, that's all from today's video. Thanks for watching it. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss my upcoming videos. Stay tuned and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.